Moin moin Leute und herzlich willkommen in Part Nummer 4 hier bei Remains of Edith Finch. Und eben haben wir uns schon das Schicksal von dem kleinen Gregory angeguckt, was ziemlich krass war. Und jetzt gucken wir uns an, was mit Gus passiert ist. Okay.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Cool wäre es, wenn es auch noch mit deutscher Sprachausgabe wäre. Aber so geht's ja auch schon mal, ist auch nicht schlimm. Wäre trotzdem ganz cool gewesen. Ah, hier.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh, ich sehe schon, worauf das hinausläuft. Ja, wo muss ich jetzt hin? Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Okay. Auch krass. Ich hätte jetzt gedacht, dass
She
der
never
Blitz
talked about him, but
in den
Mom told me once if I was a
Drachen irgendwie
boy, they were
einschläge.
going to name me Gus.
Ich vermute mal, hier geht's weiter, oder?
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Okay. Dawn and Sanjay. Fly to India. 1987. Das kann man nicht lesen hier, ne? Oh, hier können wir runterrutschen. Das machen wir doch. Das ist es uns wert, dass wir gleich mal hochklettern. Zack. Und nochmal hoch. Hier ist auch noch was.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. Louis was born a year later.
Oha, oha.
When my dad died,
Sieht
I
alles ziemlich
don't
klapprig
think
aus.
Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Hier wächst nichts mehr.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Hier geht's noch viel höher. Aber schöne Aussicht von hier.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Wir gucken nur weiter, aber da vorne kommen wir bestimmt rein. Ja, aber hier scheint nichts mehr zu sein. Milton, 1992. Und bis heute unauffindbar. Aber ich schau mal rein.
Milton
Der
Finch in
Zauberpinsel.
The Magic Paintbrush. I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Wie in der Zauberpinsel, so ist auch Milton einfach verschwunden. Nie wieder aufgetaucht. Sonst scheint hier nichts weiter zu sein.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Mal hier lang? Ja, bei diesen ganzen Namen kommen wir natürlich ganz schön durcheinander, wer hier wer ist, ey.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Wonderland Turbo.
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Louis Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
Kann er nichts machen?
wander.
Achso, doch. Ah, okay.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
Zwei Sachen gleichzeitig machen, das geht ja nicht.
Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. things that have not names.
Oh, was hat noch mehr? Komm.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Ist echt krass gemacht, der, ne?
On
Finde
the
ich
edge of a
richtig,
city
richtig
he
geil.
named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Richtig cool gemacht, finde ich das.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows.
ist richtig geil, ey. Oh, komm da durch, nicht umfahren. Kann ich da nicht durchfahren? Ah doch.
He followed the sound of her silver harp.
Ah, alles komm.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Hat er zu viel WoW oder so gezockt vielleicht?
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Das ist er, ne? Oder? Der steht ja komplett neben sich. Okay. Was ist hier los? Überall. Den Fisch wollte ich nicht mehr kaufen.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Die Katze ist süß.
There's only one thing left to do.
Oh, ich glaube, ich weiß, worauf es hinausläuft.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Krass, krass. Wieder ein tragisches Schicksal.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Ach, ja. Okay, okay, okay. Gut, Leute. Ich würde sagen, wir machen jetzt hier nochmal einen Cut. Dann sehen wir uns im nächsten Part wieder. Macht es gut. Bis dahin.